Hey everybody, welcome to today's video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm answering a question from Nate from South Carolina. Now, first thing is first, Nate, congrats, you're starting a business. He's got a tutoring business that he started on the side, but of course, he's concerned. How is this tutoring business going to be affected by bankruptcy? He might be doing bankruptcy, he hasn't decided yet. He is consulting with a few lawyers, but this was his concern. What do we do about the business? Well, very simple. We have to go back to what exemptions mean. And remember, exemptions, I've always said, is protections. To what extent are your assets protected? And that will determine what happens with your bankruptcy case. So let's do some quick math here to try to figure this stuff out. Now, I'm going to put here let's do a text box. First time I do this. Let's say your car is worth $15,000 and you owe $5,000, right? What do you have in equity? You have $10,000, right? Now, let's suppose that in your state, the exemptions for cards, and exemptions vary for every single state. It's different from one state to the next. It doesn't matter what district. You could be in the south part of your state, in the northern part. It's going to be the same. So it's based on what your state has approved. But let's say the magical number in equity is 10,000, and your state only protects 1,000 in equity. So what does that mean? It means $9,000 is not protected. What happens with those $9,000? Well, you either file Chapter 13 and pay that back over 36 to 60 months, or if you can pay that back in like 10 months, 12 months at the most on a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you have to get money from family, obviously, or something like that. Or you lose your car, the trustee would sell it, and then all those funds go to your creditor. So Nate's issue is not the car. He's concerned about the business. And North Carolina has something unique that they call the tools of the trade. So what does tools of the trade mean? There we go. I was able to delete that. Tools of the trade means if there's an asset related to your business, they give you an exemption on top of that. So for example, in Florida, there's no tools of the trade exemption. Whatever is part of your business, let's say you're a landscaper and you've got the sit-down mower, the weed eaters, weed whackers, the gas blower, all that stuff, the trailer, all that is personal property. But some states have this instead. They have, which helps, every little bit helps, right? They have what they call the tools of the trade. So let me see. Oh, it's not clicking. There we go. Come on. No, can't get it to draw now. It's still stuck on the text box thing. Oh well, I tried. I'm not giving up. There we go. See, I'd figure it out. Tools of the trade will give you that extra exemption. So it comes down to this. What are the tools of the trade that Nate has? Well, his computers you buy for $2,000 today, 6 months later, it ain't worth $2,000. So realistically, all Nate has is the actual, at this point, all he has is his computer. That's going to be protected because there's going to be less than, look at that horrible arrow. Let's try that again. This is what happens when you don't have the pen to draw with. That one's so bad, I'm actually going to delete that. There we go. More acceptable, right? Got to look professional here. So it's going to be protected. Now, let's say time goes by and now Nate has money in his bank account. And let's say there's $10,000 in the bank account that he's been able to make from tutoring. You still apply the tools of the trade. What is the computer worth? Let's say it's worth nothing, $0 at this point. It's not possible, but let's say it's $0. Well, then we have basically the tools of the trade. We apply that to the $10,000. And that's the amount that's not protected. Only $1,825 of that cash is protected. All right. So I hope that helped explain. Always make sure if your state has a tools of the trade and you're in a business, as that could be in a big exemption, whether it's for a car, trailer, especially those for you like in landscaping that you have all this material. Some of us are just work off a laptop. Again, that's tools of the trade, right? So I hope that helps you figure it out. Nate, good luck with your business. I hope your business explodes 10 times over, and I hope to catch you on YouTube soon. All right. Now, as always, paralegals and legal study students and students who are taking paralegal courses, my textbook is available. You'll see the link there below. You could always tell your professor they can get it in bulk, probably cheaper, directly from the publisher. And the good news is I'm going to start working on the videos with PowerPoints. Yes, I finally got to. I've been talking about that for 9 months. But the PowerPoints are going to be different than what you can get access to when you buy the textbook. So these are going to be my own PowerPoints followed up. So going into more detail on some of the, getting the devils in the details, getting into the weeds, and having a YouTube video attached to that. All right, so I hope you'll like those videos too. Paralegals, whoever else, you have any questions or comments, always feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And for those of you in business, likewise, I hope to see you on YouTube, and I hope you're doing well in your business. Take care, everybody.